Stop playing with me, nigga. Start the game, nigga, before I bend you over my knee, nigga. Y'all winning in the rivals, kid?
On first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle. It's Hansen. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
You know, it's a nice
You know I like them white boy receivers. We get off with it.
So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Higgins. And
Good catch, boy.
That one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Early in the game, I love getting my
Do something about it.
easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions.
It's in the game for a reason.
Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it to the 45.
Yeah, like niggas don't run RPOs in the NFL.
Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion.
Yeah, because not many niggas can execute it.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback.
Well, we playing college, ain't we?
So much creativity with routes now, of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job
They do.
on the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
So Justin Jefferson don't catch
completion at second down.
who be catching
On the
RPOs?
ground, it's Hansen.
Pretty sure Justin Jefferson be catching RPOs too as fucking.
Man, that D tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him
Now
come in the
he's
stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the
Now
running
he's
back?
weird.
Cat-like quickness.
I'm lagging.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking for a man. It's Beck. They're trying to get to it. Fires to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
This team full of white boys.
Football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
I threw that way too early.
Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense in the hurry-up. On second down, looking to throw. Going for it all. And he really needed to
Magic.
that one, but it was not loose in third down.
I gotta stop doing that, bro. I be trying moss niggas and shit, bro. I got.
Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
After the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Oh my God.
You saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent, and he's got good hands.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
Bro, that's like
so nice to have
4 third-down conversions in one drive.
Into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat.
14
Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Working you down that field,
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
That's a bad sign for the offense. You're trying to throw screen passes to try to negate the pass rush from the defense. That time, the pass rush even got home on a screen pass.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bell. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Iowa State 7, Louisville 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll try the run.
Yo!
We'll keep this drive going.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He wants to throw. Unloads it left.
Oh my God! Yo, word!
Fortunate to get it back.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Trying play action. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second.
Tyler Show!
Zones, and they get good matchups, and man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. Motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Makes the grab on the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football.
Tyler Show.
Play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Go ahead, take that 3, Heat.
By the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen,
Go ahead, take that 3. You get that Durham back.
Playing bold, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Get that Durham back.
They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
Where did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of...
Had so many niggas running routes, bro. Like,
nice start for this offense.
niggas can't guard everybody. Had like 3 niggas on one side, bro, running the same route, damn near.
Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish
1 play less.
15-yard scoring toss. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
I ain't never get the 4th down now.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing.
Nigga guarded. What the fuck?
You get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged.
It's not unguardable. What the fuck? No, it is not.
And give your defense an opportunity.
You're overcommitting to the run, nigga. You thought I was gonna run.
Got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Looking deep down the right side.
Oh my God, he's trash.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Release to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. The short hands, it's Higgins. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
The aerial assault continues. They're bringing heat. Fires on the move. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. He's right on target. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quickly complete.
Oh, my.
Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that
Let's go.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a
Let's
flag.
go.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. He'll bring it back. It's Jackson. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his back in the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I feel like the defense right now is living rent-free in this QB's head. Of course, they picked him off the last drive. They almost picked him off right there. This defense doing a nice job mixing up their looks, and they're completely confusing.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first
Stupid. Stupid.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Iowa State 9.
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Number 41 set to kick this one.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the
Okay.
discuss what they're doing.
Oh, fucking K, bro.
Moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught him off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The corners are walked up tight. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And the pass is intercepted. Bringing it back at the 30. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and what an example of the defense setting up the O.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone, he's got middle field responsibility, just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclone! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Inside the 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
Yep.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He gets it up to the 35 before he's guided out of bounds. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Coming after it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting in this direction.
Now the play fake. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. I mean, critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. It's complete. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand.
Headed to the end zone.
Okay.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all
All
away.
right.
Touchdown, Cardinal.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Back to throw, it's Shuck. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here.
I don't know. I feel like this game been long.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort
That's
of
not C-Mac, nigga.
able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. They get him down after he makes a catch. And the Cyclones want to move quickly. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the opening one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Beck. He's going to take off on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And obviously on that 3rd down situation, the running game's in play. They go RPO, but how about the defense? They were ready for it up front. Good physicality setting up 4th down.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. A first down for the offense. Give to Brown. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They'll go to the ground.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They're going to ride this running back. They get him on the ground. A 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
After the run, now to throw. Nowhere close on
Any game that's free, you can play. For free.
This defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. To the ground to try to move the chains. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brooks. Touchdown, Cardinals! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Catch in the middle, it's Higgins. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making...
I didn't even mean to throw it to him.
Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find them.
My God.
Put him in the slot. Try to give him the ball as much as possible. So he can make big plays.
They're going to run it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You're gonna have to call them Timmy.
They're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Quarterback checking off. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. The Cyclones get it past the sticks. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game. We might be looking at overtime soon.
This is supposed to be the easiest play in football, except when there's this much pressure. And he splits the uprights, and we are tied in the 4th. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. If you can do
still got
that,
20 seconds.
Don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up with it.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, you're thinking, I got the ball, time running out, I got to go get a score, take the lead, win this football game now. Now you're just begging your defense to bail you out, not give up points, somehow try to hold on to this game and stay in it.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. For a man, it's Beck. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
3rd and short here from the 35.
What do you mean? I've been quiet the whole game.
Territory. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the line of scrimmage is the 30. That'll leave them a 47-yard attempt and a chance to win the game. What a disappointment. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys,
I didn't.
still locked up.
Exactly. He over there bitching for what, Told? That nigga be over there bitching, bro. Nah, shut up. Shut up.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the back,
No more.
got the big play.
That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Beck. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll throw it.
What the
If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. And man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing the ball down in this area of the field, right? The windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you were the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wants to pass it on second down. Quick strike complete. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
That's number
He,
2
can
on
you
the day.
stop bitching in the middle of the game, bro,
You know he's
please?
going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I can watch these two teams play another 6
Ha
times this
ha.
year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement. Where's the defensive mentions? Some good
Hope
defense
never
out
beat
there,
me,
too, there.
so I don't even know why he's
Some
talking.
offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays,
You
too.
didn't.
Nip and tuck the whole game. Decided in
You
overtime.
did. Yo, he
crushing
beat me.
balls.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.
You didn't. Where's the screenshot at? You don't got no screenshot, nothing. Yeah, we made you retire, nigga, because you poop. Give me the 20. Give me the $20 to buy it. Give me the $20 to buy it. That shit poop too. I'm gonna do you the same way, bro. It's the same shit. It's the same shit, bro. It's made by the same company. Hey, you still in the car, bro? Oh man. What we doing, he? What I just say, bro? No, that nigga better go to sleep probably. No, Nick. Did you just waiting for the goat to get on? Can we do randoms again? All right. All right. You ready? Yeah. No bitching, please. Yeah, all right. I like that. All right, so this random. It's gonna be my first three right here. Oregon State, Utah State, Vanderbilt. Uh, getting the Cox. Nah, I didn't pick them, so that counts. Bro, just get Rutgers, bro, or Western Michigan. They better than that team. You wanted to go for. I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm cool with mine. you see what I'm saying, Toad? You see what I'm you see what I'm saying, Toad? Bro, Nigga, you get Rutgers. Niggas should be bitching, bro. Oh, look at my offense. Seven. It's one more higher overall, bro. And you bitching. You bitching over one more higher overall? That's not my problem. That's not my problem. Nah, I'm getting off, bro. I'm getting on the rivals, bro. Cause you want some. You're not keeping it thorough, bro. You're not keeping it heat. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, you get one more. Oh, no. Fuck no, you're not using them. Rice, I got rice. Yeah. Nigga, what? I didn't agree to that. I'm not playing these niggas with them. You better keep hitting her till it's good bump. All right, that's good bump right there. That's good bump. That's good bump. That's good bump. That's good. This good bump, bro. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind playing, bro. I don't. I don't mind. I don't mind playing. I don't mind playing this team. Let's start it, bro. I don't want to hear you complaining, bro. I picked my three and stayed with my three.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for
I'm not
another
hearing none of that.
sensational college football
You
matchup.
be the main
Nobody
one.
at home
Yo,
today who
Cole,
can stake their
Tobe,
claim in this
Tobe, when you was
open-side
playing,
showdown. What we have in
when you
store
was
for you
playing,
today, a
nah, bro,
clash
Tobe, when you
between a
was playing,
couple
was
of
he not
SEC teams
the
that
one
could
doing the
have
bullshit?
season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the 7th-ranked
Every
team
time
in the
you
land,
pick, you
the
always take
Tennessee
long as a bitch.
Volunteers.
It don't matter
EA
if we.
Sports College football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and
Yeah, it don't matter if
Guys,
niggas playing randoms or not.
And the Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Take over. First and 10.
First down for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's knocked down in the back.
What the fuck just happened, bro?
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground.
What just happened, man?
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Sellers. On the move to his left. Going to try to get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Yeah.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. I mean, the quarterback drops back the pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running, so I can just put some kind of hit on him. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block.
Damn, bro.
You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Top flight.
Much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's got an open man. Off he goes. Inside the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, get it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Timeout, Tennessee.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
Fast motion from the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. It falls incomplete. How about the trick?
That's a fumble. That's what that is.
Just goes awry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Got him downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Vols will hustle to the line.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other side. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Yo!
Working that left side. Big,
Oh
big
my
gain
God,
on
bro.
with a first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding
Niggas
what
be
the
acting.
defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And a good solid
Bro,
pickup
my
there
thing
before
is
the
you need to
defense
stop
knocks it
complaining
down.
because the shit be happening
Boy,
to
if
me.
that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'm not hearing it, bro. It happens to me every game.
This little third to mid-range.
Yes, it does.
You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They want to power it in on the ground on third and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's a killer because I'm okay running the same play back-to-back because I believe in that play. But when you get a negative play and now you've backed up, this makes this decision a lot harder.
Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Single back formation, and they give it to him. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Simon. And he ends up taking
That's a bad catch.
You could tell the defense smelled it.
Like,
They knew
what the
exactly where
fuck?
They were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him
Nigga,
down
drop the
in
ball,
end zone.
stupid.
Safety, baby.
On the move, it's Bishop.
Returner is tackled down at the 23. And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over. First and
The
10.
Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
I'm right there. Please, bro. Do something about
This
it.
quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off.
Like,
He was
look.
outside the
Oh,
pocket, but he kept
God,
his
you're not
eyes
even
down.
trying.
He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
The end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 7, Tennessee 2.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little time with his feet. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. A missed opportunity for the offense.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down. Opportunity to catch it. Maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow. But as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play in the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Throws to the tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Forced out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just
fires the pass. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Running back goes in motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires and picked off. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He wants to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception for this quarterback. And now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more.
He's got it down the right side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Getting some heat. He'll try to do it himself. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down and run. Headed to the end zone. And this is why a mobile quarterback is the defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Up and over. Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. To the air. It's Iamaleava. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down.
Yeah. Not too much.
He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. You can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into. And when
he's going to throw deep right side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it in.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. He'll take another shot here. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
And Tennessee Volunteers will take over. First and 10.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee.
Now niggas not playing for real.
This third quarter, they'd love to build some early momentum.
See how niggas not playing for real, but they
You only got
losing.
so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special.
What you doing, fool?
Some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The incompletion brings up a second down. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Trying to find his man on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They keep attacking through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Sampson. Open space at the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. He's got it. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
But when you're running the pro route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackled after picking up the first down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
He'll pull it down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Dances away from the heat. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
To the air, it's Sellers. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They
Getting baked out there.
4-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. South Carolina 22, Tennessee 8.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Sampson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing.
Oh, man. Now it's for real. Now I'm not paying you at all. Look at that.